everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. How you guys doing? I have had an amazing day. I've got to stop saying I notice some of my videos are kind of choppy. That's because I'm cutting out all the ums. Bad habit. Got to get out of that. So, almost did it again. The other day, one of you, sweet lady named Tynee up in Kerrville, Texas, contacted my local quilt shop, Scrappy Quilter, and said, I'm looking for Becky Thompson. Do you all know who she is? And they're like, yeah, she lives here. So, see, I did it again. I've got to stop that. That's hard, y'all. Gee. So they said, yeah, she comes in on her lunch hour frequently. And so the next day I came in and Alice there got her on the phone. Alice knew her from Creative Sewing Center in downtown San Antonio. And Alice got her on the phone and I talked to her and she, unbelievable what she gave me. I'm not going to show you the big thing until I'm ready to show it to you. But I went up to visit her today and I did two things while I was up in Kerrville. And Diane, I'm sorry, I really tried to hook up with you. It just didn't work out. So maybe next time, or we'll run into each other at another quilt show or something. I will be at the San Antonio Quilt Guild show, I think in September. I'll pop over there that Saturday. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that. So my first thing I did was I went to Creations Quilt Shop. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that place. I met the owners, sisters, Kathy and Julie, and they were just wonderful. And I did a tour of the shop, and it's a heck of a tour, you guys. This shop is like none I've ever seen. It is definitely a destination quilt shop. It's in Kerrville, Texas, right off of I-10. So there are plenty of RV parks right around there, and they even have a quilting retreat center right next door. I didn't get to tour that. I didn't have time to tour that. But so if you guys are ever rolling through Kerrville, Texas, you absolutely must stop at this store. You will not believe it. It is fabulous. It's an old home that was built in the late 1800s, and it just has so much charm. And the video took almost an hour, so YouTube may not allow me to upload the whole thing. If it does, that'd be great. If not, it'll be part 1 and part 2. But Kathy took me around the store, and I'll tell you guys, she is so intuitive to what quilters want. And she said if you see something in her store, she's going to have the fabric for. You know how sometimes you go to a quilt store and they'll have a quilt hanging on the wall and you absolutely love it, and then you say, well, where's everything for this? And they're like, oh, we don't have that. Well, I don't like it when that happens to me. And so she has made it her mission to make sure that if something is on the wall, they absolutely have it. So let me show you what I got. First thing I got, this picture does not do this justice. This was in the Civil War room, and it's called Cut the Cake Hexie's Quilt. I got this, and when I show you what this thing looks like, those of you that like Civil War stuff, you're gonna love it as much as I do, I'm sure. And I bought the kit for it. These fabrics are to die for. I love these. Oh, ooh. I can't wait to make this quilt. It was beautiful, you guys. You know, that's one of those quilts. And you quilters will know this. My husband's in there playing with the dogs. If you heard him, but whoa, that's my husband playing with the dogs. But you know, you quilters will go through and you'll be in a store and you're like, hey, I'm shopping, and then something will just, oh my goodness. that was what this quilt did to me. So I had to make sure to go back and get it when we were done with the tour. But, and Kathy and Julie, I want to thank you both very much for hosting me this morning. It was a wonderful experience, and I hope that you guys get a lot of patronage from your generosity this morning. So anyway, I got that, and I got the, again, I gotta stop that. Elizabeth Hartman's Savannah pattern. I have wanted this so bad. I think this is absolutely adorable. And I'm going to, my first thing I want to do, the lion, I'm going to turn him into a big pillow for my grandson for birthday, I think, or Christmas or something. Or not. He might be so cute I keep him for myself. He's 3. He wouldn't miss it. So I that's what I got at the store. And then I went over to go meet Tynee. And y'all, she's downsizing from this big, huge area into a smaller home. And she has these 2 bedrooms in this house that she has 6 embroidery machines. Well, she's got more than 6 because she's got 5 in one room, 5 or 6 in one room. She has 6 in the back room, and then the other room that are single needle. And then in the other room, she's got the 4-thread baby lock single needle and then the brother 6 needle. Crazy. 3, 4 cutting machines, just nuts. I'm gonna put a picture of her right here. You can see why they call her Tynee. So Tynee was there with Bob, and he's retired Army and very nice. Why don't you dribble water all over my floor? Thank you. Crazy dog. And so I got to pet their dog quite a bit while I was there, so I really enjoyed it. But let me show you. She tells me, she says, I have all these duplicates. I've been going through my room and stuff, and I knew I had all these duplicates. So I'm going to share with you what she gave me. So she gave me, she's a Anita Good design freak. So she's big into embroidery, like I said. And fabric, bolts and bolts of fabric all over that house. Crazy. She gave me the Anita Good Design embroidery party from 2012. She said that was a duplicate. She gave me garden gnomes. You guys remember the little pouch I made with the gnomes on it? Hold on. The little gnomes taking selfies. This is my travel pouch for the camera that I'm talking to right now. She saw that, and so she gave me this gnomes. These are garden gnomes. I need a good design. Duplicates. Very nice. She gave me a Need a Good Design cutwork corners. See this? She gave me Capture the Spirit of Horses in Frames. There's the front. And here's the back. And this is for a 5x7. It says it right on there. She gave me this, it's a CD in here, Hoop Sisters, Feathered Star. This is an embroidery work. And it has a border CD and a bonus quilt in it. And so I have always wanted to make a feather star. And now, that's intimidating, you guys. Feather stars are hard. So she gave me Hoop It Wrong, Stitch It Right, which is a Designs and Machine Embroidery in the Hoop toolkit. And it's got some rulers and whatnot in it to be able to, it comes with some Target stickers in the back, and it comes with some tools to change the angle of designs in the hoop. And it's got this really cool book it's got a stabilizer guide, and that wasn't a very good thing to show you, but it shows you how to change designs around so that they work. That's kind of over my head. I'll have to play with it and see how it goes. And then she had 2 lunchbox quilts patterns that I thought were just precious. She gave me boots and bandanas. Isn't that cute? That's a real good quilt for Texas. This lady had more Texas quilt fabric. Oh my goodness. Awesome. And she gave me more chocolate recipe towels. Look at that. Cheesecake, brownies, chocolate meringue, chocolate pecan pie, that type of thing. Very nice. These are great, make great little gifts for like Christmas and that kind of thing. I think that's wonderful. Tynee, thank you so much. You're a doll. I appreciate it. Now I'm not telling everybody the big thing, okay? That's gotta wait. You guys just have to hold on. I went over to my local quilt store the other day. I needed an inner border to finish my boss's quilt. I need to get busy with that. I think I'm gonna knock out the quilt top tomorrow morning. I have a wedding tomorrow night I gotta do. And then, so I'm gonna do the border. Let me show you. I'm gonna take the camera over here and show you. My buddy Valerie over at the quilt store, I needed an inner border. Let me put this. So Valerie helped me to pick out right off the bat. She says, oh, you need a green. And boy, was she right. Isn't that beautiful? Look how that picks up the green in the leaves on the outer border. This is what I was missing right here. I'm certainly not missing strings. I've got a million of them on this thing. But isn't that going to be beautiful? I think that's going to be so pretty. I just can't wait to finish that up tomorrow morning. Oh, another thing Tynee gave me, she had 2 of these as well. This is a continuous embroidery hoop for borders. You guys ever seen one of these? I've never seen this type. And it's pretty neat. So, you hoop you like, say you're doing the border of a quilt top, and you pop this like this. Like I can see you through there, see? So you run the border in there. This is hooked into your machine, and then it stitches out and everything, and when it's done, you just slide it on down, and then you pop this back, and it locks it down. Pretty neat stuff. Awesome! I have to play with this. This is neat. I've never done borders on an embroidery machine, so I want to do that. Everything she gave me in this bag. She says, I know how much coffee you drink, so you're the coffee and I'm the donut. She's crazy, you guys. So my DAR group, Daughters of the American Revolution group, we are having, you guys across the pond, you'll know what this is. We're having a high tea. It's going to be in February of 2020. We are inviting some real big highfalutin folks in the DAR world to our high tea. It's our 30th anniversary of our chapter. And I was in Scrappy Quilter the other day, and I came across this embroidery CD called Simply Tea. Look at the designs on this. This is by Cactus Shack Embroidery from Betty Whitmire. And I thought it would be just awesome. Like, look at that one there with the flower. Isn't that just adorbs? I thought it would be nice as a favor at each place setting, and I gotta do 60 of them, to get a nice napkin, linen napkin. Linen is a little expensive, even if I made my own. But I've got some napkins on the way. I ordered them already, to put a favor at each place setting. And I already stabilized this with Totally Stable, Sulky Totally Stable. I really like this. It's a tearaway, iron-on tearaway. So I put some on the back already, and this is my sample. But wouldn't it be nice to have this? The way they showed it, like the way it's folded in the store, is like this. I like this one because it's got this little design, this little punch-out design here. I won't be doing that on the ones that are coming. The ones that are coming don't have any design, but at least they're already made and they're hemmed, and they were really inexpensive. A 5-pack for like $1.78. Tablecloths.com. That's where I got them. Crazy. I had 10% off shipping or 10% off coupon for my first order. The whole 9 yards with shipping was $28 for 65 napkins. That's a deal. But this is stabilized, very nice. Look at that. So here it is before the stabilizer. It's all wrinkled. Here it is after the stabilizer. So I've got to figure out how I want the napkin to be displayed, and then make sure that I get the design set right in there with the size. But high tea, it's going to be pretty highfalutin, you guys. White gloves, big hats, you know, that kind of thing. So should be a lot of fun. I think that's all I have to talk to you guys about today. What a day. Kerrville's over 2 hours away from me. I was on the road and the traffic was pitiful. Ooh. It wasn't Houston traffic, but boy, we're getting close. Thank goodness the weather was nice. And the quilt shop was fabulous. And Tynee was awesome. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. You guys enjoy your evening. Bye.